Hey guys, Phobos Gaming here, and today we are in Rete at night around midnight. Now, I just got my pick lock skill up to 12, as you can see here, and I'm going to be going around showing you the best locations to get high quality items to sell back to the millers. Now, keep in mind that this first location I'm showing you doesn't work until you get like level 12 in pick locking. So, I'm going to go ahead and show you that one. We are over here by where the swordsmith is, and we're going to go into his little side room. Now, I've already been in here once just to make sure that it works, and it in fact does. As you can see, this particular chest is already open, and it's got a good deal of stuff in it, none of which is very cheap. And then there's another two very hard chests. So we're going to pop these bad little boys open and see what we get. Seems like a lot of really nice stuff. Some of this stuff's actually pretty expensive. If I'm not mistaken, this is actually the merchant's inventory. So it will eventually refresh and you can come back to this spot again and again to get large quantities of items. And boom. The last one is 1.6k groschen. This is where he keeps his gold. If you ask me, this was one hell of a nice investment. I'm actually going to take a quick look here. In this video, I will also be showing you how to launder items. So actually, I'm going to find his nobleman's longsword, or not longsword, hunting sword, and I'm going to bring it with me. The rest of this lovely stuff we will bring back with us later. Now, another trick I'm going to show you is because these guards like to take stuff from you if your reputation is low. So you can actually just drop it into your horse, and when they pull you over, it won't be taken out of the stuff you own. Our next stop is actually over by the church over here. Now, I'm fairly certain over here where the armor smith is, we can also get into that, and it should have chests just like the weaponsmith, but I don't know for sure as I haven't actually gone back in there. This here little tower has another big set of gear hiding out in here. As you can see, there's shields, swords, maces, axes, halberds, scythes, arrows, bows, basically everything you're going to need hanging out right here. And then there are some chests upstairs. As you can see, I've already broken these open, and I haven't taken everything out of them because there's actually a lot more in there, and poor Miller and Pesce doesn't have but 3k gold anytime I go to him. So it takes a while for me to kind of whittle these numbers down. Next up is another guard tower that actually is used in a quest. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to that. From the town square, you actually just take a right if you came from the swordsmith and go up this way. Oh, look at that. Somebody's trying to search me. Now, once you get going and you've got a lot of money like I do,
What?
it's actually just easier to pay the little
For
boogers
security
off, and
reasons.
that'll increase your speech as well.
I suppose you could search my purse full of groschen.
As you can see up in the corner, I've actually got 10,000 groschen.
Off you go. I feel quite
So
hungry.
I'm fairly wealthy for a poor blacksmith's boy. Now, way up here is
I feel quite
the
hungry.
tavern that is closest to the palisade. I'm fairly certain that there's some nice stuff in the palisade too. I've just never tried to go in there because there is a ridiculous amount of guards. So I just don't even bother. Next, we're going to take a right and go through the tavern's yard. And then another right. Now, there's 3 levels to this one, and each of them have loads of goodies for you. This tower is actually part of a quest when you get sent to the bailiff, but I'm not going to run that stuff for you. As you can see, each of these are already locked, and I just haven't gone in there yet to fiddle with them. Next up is the ones up top. You've got this lovely little one, which has no way up from here, but also has some hunting bows. And I believe the top one actually has some longbows for me now. But I think that's as you level up. It looks like the quality of gear in these places increases. As you can see, there's more axes, halberds, chests, and there's actually a little guard there that you could actually pickpocket. And while they're sleeping, they're actually really easy to pickpocket and a great source of XP. Here we go. Now, this was a longbow last time I was up here, so that's kind of a shame. As you can see, there's more arrows and chests. And voila, there you have it. Now, some of this stuff will actually net you close to 1,000 gold apiece. And next up, we're going to actually go see Miller Pesce. Gotta get my horsey horse. Now, to launder items, you're actually going to have to sell the item to start with, uh, preferably to a miller, as those are the easiest to deal with if you're being a thief, as oftentimes your reputation won't be very high in the cities. Matter of fact, I got a pretty bad getting caught streak a while back when I was trying to level my pocket picking or pickpocketing, whatever you want to call it. And it lowered my reputation to the point I actually had to pay to talk to people because they didn't want to have anything to do with me. But you can actually fix that by going out and killing bandit camps for Captain Bernard. Now, we're going to have to sleep till day, roughly 8. Now, if it's already day, you won't have to do that. I'm going to go ahead and sleep till 9 since my energy was low. Now that you're awake, you can go find the miller, who happens to probably be outside. He tends to just kind of be out there for me. I don't know why.
God be with you.
Now, oh, I forgot to get my sword off of my horse. So first off, get whatever you're wanting to launder off of your horse or into your inventory from wherever you've got it. Talk to the miller, who seems to have disappeared. Oh, there he is. He's way over here. Now, first things first, you are going to sell the item. So go over to your weapons, and as you can see, I've actually got a whole lot of items I've been selling to him recently to make money. Now, next, you can see that the stolen icon is next to the antlers and stuff like that. So we're going to go over here. We get 474 gold out of that. And we're going to check basket. Personally, I haggle a little with him because I like to increase my speech skill, which can help you out with guards later.
Well, we can try it.
Here you are, with a little top-up.
Well now, thank you very much.
There we go. I just sold that to him for 10 groschen because that's all he had at this time, because I had literally just cleaned him out.
Alright, let's see what we can do about that.
Now, you will scroll over to the weapons tab and look again. As you can see, the nobleman's hunting sword no longer actually has the stolen icon on it. So now we can buy it back for 769 gold, which honestly, if you're using these farming locations in Rete, is gonna be no skin off your nose. So if you really want to get it cheaper, once again, haggle for it and drop the price a little bit.
We can try it.
I'm gonna try to go for 700. Nope, that didn't work.
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
So we'll try 730.
I knew we'd come to an agreement.
There we go. Now I have me a brand stinking new weapon that was actually stolen. And as you can see, it is not considered stolen anymore. So I can actually walk around wherever I please and it won't matter. Anyway, that's the video on how to launder and where to go for good items to sell to Miller Pesce. Remember, the better items you sell to him, and if you are generous with him and give him a little top up by selling it for a little less, he'll always have more gold next time around. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe.